To see if any of those teams really want to go to the Big 12. Here we go, guys. What's on your minds? TJ.
I've been very active this week on social media with Missouri fans, given all of the things going on at the University of Missouri right now. I think it's an absolute quagmire what's going on at Missouri, and when I say that, I feel like it's not an unobvious thing. That's not an enormous amount of insight on my part. I'm just sort of stating the obvious, and that Missouri fans think anytime I bring that up, it has something to do with my allegiances or my affiliations. And yes, I am wearing Jayhawk colors to piss you off this evening. I don't understand why Missouri fans can't just look at their school objectively and understand that there are some problems right now that need to be rectified.
Well, geez. Okay.
Wow.
We'll go right to you, Blair.
Hey, look, it's NBA playoff time, Stanley Cup playoff. They're getting games are getting good, and then we also kind of lament the things that we don't have here in Kansas City, like the NBA or the NHL. But one thing we do have is Kansas Speedway, and Saturday night we got the biannual reminder of what a neat place that can be when the Go Bowling 400 ran. Kyle Busch won the race. Martin Truex suffered a lot of heartbreak out there, leading most of the way. But mostly it was a victory, I think, for the Speedway, for Pat Warren and his crew out there. Hats off to the Kansas Speedway folks.
They do a great job. Seren.
Well, I'd just like to say thank you to TJ and Blair for not making me follow up like Grunhard and Vahe Gregorian's usual, social conscience that he throws out there. Grunhard, kissing up to a charity or whatever's going on. So thank you. So after following up NASCAR and the low-hanging fruit of beating up on Missouri that TJ had, I'll simply say, real quiet like in these parts, Quin Snyder got a contract extension with the Utah Jazz. That's right, Quin Snyder, the former Missouri Tiger basketball coach. As you recall, it ended in flames with Ricky Clemens with a lollipop dragging his pillowcase out of jail with the president's wife. You remember all that?
That was a garbage bag, by the way. It's okay.
But I think this is not to beat on Missouri. This is an example of how Quin Snyder is actually a very good basketball coach. It just didn't work at Missouri. He's been given a contract extension for a good reason. He's done a good job with the Utah Jazz. There was nothing wrong with the hiring of Quin Snyder at Missouri. It just didn't work. And that's something for all of us to keep in mind. Sometimes it's that guy isn't the right fit with that job. It doesn't mean that he's terrible. It doesn't mean the guy that hired him is a moron, although Mike Alden needed to go. Don't get me wrong. Quin Snyder can coach basketball. Missouri just wasn't the place for him to do it.
The big killer there was they had Bill Self right there at the same time. That's the one that kills him. Hey, guys, thanks a lot. Don't forget,